What is up, guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of Star Wars Destiny Event Horizon. So I'm going to be making this new series for you guys starting today, where I am, as someone who usually plays quite casually and builds some trash, I'm going to start working on making some more competitive decks without necessarily completely conforming to the meta. We're going to pick some odd character combos, sure, but we're going to try to take them as far as we can. So going forward in the series, if you guys want to give me any suggestions for people to pair together or characters to take a look at or any just ideas to investigate on here, this is kind of going to be a channel for exploration and new ideas while keeping things generally fairly competitively viable. That being said, let's dig into it. Alright, so today I was thinking, I don't really want to look at spoiler stuff because I don't want to try to find a game with that. So I was thinking that today we could look at building the deck that I am going to start playing over the summer in my local scene, which is going to be Han Maz, which is not great. I've taken some looks at it before, and I've had some trouble making it very competitive, but we're gonna try to give this another try. I think that Han Maz is something that's relatively thematic, which I like. I think that they work reasonably well together as, a high-cost character with unreliable die sides and a low-cost character with a lot of focus potential. He's not the best partner for her. Granted, she is much better suited to play with someone like Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is another deck I will be building over the summer, but I would much prefer to play with Han because he is a really personal fave character of mine. Obi-Wan is as well, but I want to try and get these thematic trashy decks to work in a competitive sense, and that's kind of what we're going to look at here on this series. So, that being said, we've pulled these two aside, and now we're going to dig in to the nitty-gritty of things. Get some upgrades in here. No, that totally took a long time to load. Usually I will not use this little deck building tool because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have legacy stuff yet. No, it doesn't. But I have that in here, and that's why we have it. So, the idea of this deck, sorta, is to be very quick and... Hello? Lost my characters. Be very quick and also be able to manipulate the opponent's resources into a kind of way where I can just be rolling out and never having to worry about paying for Han's expensive sides, because that always kind of tends to bum me out when I'm always resolving twos out of Han. So okay, let's take a look in here. Let's get the stuff out of here that we're interested in first. We want that, definitely. I think this is bad. I think that's really bad. This is an interesting card for some resource generation. So the real question for me here is, how am I going to manage to keep Maz in the game once Han has died? And so right now I'm just going to take out anything in here that is even a possible choice, whether it's going to go in or not. We're just going to take out everything that is an option. And I guess this is technically an option, so we'll take it out. Okay. Now we are done with these. Actually, this is also an option. No, not that one. I guess we'll keep it out. I kind of like it. Okay. Now we're going to take a look over here. I like this as an option with Han's huge shield generation. I like the idea of him having some bigger room for them. This is obviously super important. This is an option. This is important. This is really important. This is really important. Okay, so we can grab real quick the things that are guaranteed adds, which is to say this, this, these, and this, and doubles of all of them. Which is already quite a few upgrades to be having in here, but I think that it is kind of super duper important to have all these ambush weapons, particularly with Han, because we are also going to be, the other big gimmick of this deck for me is getting out my whole turn before my opponent can kind of react, and the way we're going to do that is with a lot of ambush weapons and with Infamous and with fast hands on Maz to get that extra focus resolve, and with that new yellow event from Legacies. I must admit I have not played as much with Legacies as I have with other packs, but I love it. It's yellow, right? Quick draw. This is a guaranteed ad as well. Okay. Alright, this is looking like a solid foundation for us. And so I think we're just going to look at this and go forwards. Okay. I want a little bit more resource generation. I'm going to put this in for now. So we've got 14, we've got 16 cards. We're going to separate them out a little bit. Events over here. Put these guys all aside over here. Okay. The other thing we are 100% using in here is Maz's Vault to get super amounts of consistent every turn resource generation. We'll probably also use Outmaneuver, I think, and Infamous. Again, we are hoping to be claiming every turn, so Outmaneuver with Outer Rim Outpost is going to be a big try for us. Okay. Yep. So this is kind of going to be our workhorse of the deck here. We are definitely using these guys. Okay, so let's do some counting up here. We've got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. We've still got a lot to add. So let us take a look back up here real quick just to see if there's anything else that is a necessary add. Things that are a little bit less common. No, I think this looks okay for now. We're gonna go with something that's a little bit more meta than what I'm capable of building, because I don't have any of my own X8s. But I do have doubles of the rest of these weapons, I think. But missing 2 ambush weapons is pretty big, which is where Infamous and the Mandalorian armor come in pretty big handy. Okay. So we're keeping this, and now we're gonna take a look into some more resource mitigation and resource gain, sorry, and mitigation. So we want Truce in here, because I think Truce is one of the best cards in the whole game. I use it in all of my yellow decks. I think Well Connected with Infamous in here is quite well used. Okay. 6, 12, 18, 24, 26. Okay, so we've only got 4 more right now, but we're just going to pick out everything that we want and put stuff back afterwards. Okay. What are our other good options for mitigation? I'm trying to think. Negotiate. And then I don't, again, saying I haven't played much with Legacies is quite the understatement. hardly played it at all. I haven't even bought myself a Legacies box yet, just a few packs. Okay. I like the idea of running some of these really expensive mitigation cards, but I don't know how good of a plan that is. Hasty Exit. This is a great idea, I think. Oh, and then we want some of our ambush cards. Unpredictable isn't the one I'm thinking of. Oh. What is this card that I'm thinking of? Unpredictable. Didn't I say unpredictable? Oh, I'm looking in my deck. I'm not looking in here. Am I? Okay. No, I had it right. Alright, I had a little bit of a brain aneurysm there. We're back in it. Okay, so we've got a lot of events here, and we can't afford them all. I think that these guys are pretty essential. I really want that 2 resource per turn gain. We're talking 5 resources every turn is pretty great in this deck, especially since we're running some more expensive mitigation options. Okay, so this has to go in. I mean, these 4 can be definite. Right, so that's 8 right there that we're 100% sure about. 10 that we're 100% sure about. 12, 14, 16. Okay, this has to go in. These have to go in. This has to go in. What are we at? 24. Okay, now everything else is sort of an option. I think that this is a good choice. I think this is a good choice. And then I think these are all important. So I think what we're going to do here is, I often do this when building in TTS, we're going to toss in Mandalorian armor. And we're going to put all these guys together, and we're going to side deck them. So we're going to take a deck bag here. We're going to make a new folder here. Call it Event Horizon. Make this deck bag a nice yellow for all our lovely yellow characters inside. Okay. Toss that in. Toss this in. And this. And we'll call this deck, Handling Business. Nice. All right. Save that. Toss that in Event Horizon. And then we're going to hop in with some Randys and give this a try. All right. We'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, and we're back. We're in a game with Lugs here. Big shout out. And it looks like he's playing something that is going to definitely test our mettle right off the bat. The new Kylo Anakin is disgustingly good. Incredibly reliable. Really good damage in there. And definitely something that was not just thrown together in the last 10 or so minutes. Okay. This is really good. This is really good. We don't need any of the rest of these. Okay. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. So here's the kicker here. Really hoping actually any one of these battlefields would be fine. If I win, I think I'm picking his. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. What an invigorating game. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go to the Rebel War Room to resolve some of those Han 3s. Get a couple shields right off the bat. And we're in. Now, the real kicker with this deck is when Han gets to take like 8 additional actions, and you're going to see how that happens here in a second. And it involves some infamous quick draw ambush weapon shenanigans. That's really pretty disgusting. Honestly, doing these kind of things with Sabine as well just makes me feel disgusting. She's a monster. Okay, we're going to play Infamous. And we're going to save Well Connected, actually. We're going to play Truce for now. Because I know he's about to spend his... Oh! Yeah. Okay, we're going to Truce. Give Han a shield. Tap. Play Quick Draw. Give Han a shield. Honestly, we shouldn't have given him a shield at the beginning of the game. Because then when we play this, he also would have gotten a shield. Okay, and so now we roll out, and from here, we have 2 more actions. Okay, we're going to roll out Maz for 1. And use her ability to, ambush on the quick draw. Okay, we're going to use her ability now to resolve the 2 disrupt and the 1 gun over here. And then we're going to use our second action to discard and reroll, actually. Actually, no, we aren't. We're going to claim. And that's it. That's our whole round in 1 turn. Now he gets to go and do whatever he wants, because I didn't draw any mitigation. I missed out on a shield and a potential 2 damage, but that's okay. He knows what's in my hand, so he's going to get a free 2 damage. But who's he going to stick it on? That's the question. Honestly, putting some cheats or rebel... Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Getting some cheat or rebel in here would be pretty good to get multi-use out of the quick draw. I'm thinking that right now, because that's kind of the big power play here, is the quick draw into the ambush weapon with the infamous tap as well. Ooh, he's going to be able to afford that. He didn't play the... heirloom, which is good, because an heirloom in the Kylo Anakin deck is really gross. He just gets to put it... Oh, wow. And this is the downside to the deck, is that Han only has 10 health. So if he wants to re-roll that right now and hits one of his 3 2 damage sides that he can afford, I'm dead. He's got a 50% chance to kill Han Solo right now, and that's the whole deck. You know? So at that point, it's like, yeah. And that's the real kicker of what I'm trying to do in how can we make Maz win the game now. Right? Turn 1, 13 damage from Kylo Anakin. Disgustingly strong. But this looks okay. We're going to do the same play again. And we're going to roll in. Same thing. Okay, we are going to do her thing to resolve the focus into the the resource actually, and resolve the resource as well. Then we're gonna do the next action, discard. No, 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 no. This was on the shield. We're gonna do that and switch this to the +2 and resolve a shield. And then we're gonna go ahead and well connected for our next one. And then we're gonna hit old Orphan Annie for 4. Which again does not even kill. So we should have, thinking there, probably turned this to the 3 and spent another turn to do Rebel War Room so that we could get Anakin out of here. Because right now I don't know. I don't see us winning this. If he does 3 less damage than he did last turn, things aren't looking so hot for the boys over here. By the boys, I naturally mean our hairy friend and our orange Yoda. We're gonna claim. There's nothing else I can do. Oh, nice roll. Okay. Man. This deck, dude. Okay. Hit me. Oh, sorry. I guess. Yeah. There you go. You get to see that one. Two. A lot of pay sides. That's good for me. I've already claimed, so he can't take advantage of that. Oh, good. Bye-bye, second chance. He's got 4 cards to re-roll with and no time pressure. This looks like an easy win for him, but let's see. He's got 5. Is he going to re-roll again? He just needs to get 3 damage out of 2 pretty capable dice. 2 free damage. A resource. Okay. And he'll hit for 5. He just plinked away one of my second chances with the close quarters assault, which is really bad. Okay. That's good. This is much better. That being said, we lost our guy who's going to be farming shields off of this, so that makes me quite sad. We're going to start with holdout into an activation. It's ambush. And then we're going to focus to the sorry, this is the blank. Focus to the 2 for 1 and take $1. And he's kind of forcing my hand. Let's unpredictable this. Come on, baby, show me the 1. Yes. Never do I want to see the 1, but right there I really wanted to see it. That's that free kill right there, baby. Now we just got 12 more health to chew through, and he has 3. Things are looking close. Eight health. 8-3. He hasn't rolled out yet. Yellow. Forgot about the guaranteed 2 every turn. So we will do that to remove this 1. And then we will just go ahead. Actually, then we will replace the holdout with the Mandalorian armor. Get 1 more health. It's the only play. It's the only play. Alright, so I think it's clear from this deck that you can, GG, know what to expect over here on the event horizon, which is to say that my idea of a competitively viable deck, not very competitive. You know, we have our fun. I try to do things that people don't often do, that they don't think would work out too well with characters that I enjoy. And yeah, I'm going to try to make them not so much on the unplayable side. But other than that, we're just going to explore. I'll try out any recommendations from you guys, but in any case, thanks for watching.